40 years ago, Barbara was accused of throwing her 4-month-old daughter, Lashuna, down a flight of stairs, causing serious injuries that sent her to the hospital. But Barbara says the allegations of child abuse is not true, and she's desperate to clear her name in hopes of one day having a relationship with her daughter.
When I was 4 months old, I was told my mom abused me. I was taken away from her, put in a foster home. It was told that I was thrown down a flight of stairs, 2 broken legs, 2 broken arms, fractured head, and needles in my head. In the hospital, 6 months to a year, suffering. She wasn't there, and they took me away from her. Someone in my family found out where I was, and I was brought to the home. It still bothers me to this day. I mean, I can't sleep at night sometimes. Me and her cannot be in the same room because it constantly pops in my mind. But I was told that she was on drugs. That's the reason why we was taken, and that's the reason why the abusive and all that. I'm 40 years old. I want to know why she ain't been reached out and wanted to have a mother and daughter relationship with me.
I never was on drugs doing that. I didn't know anything about any drugs. I was only 16 years old. I got in one afternoon, I was changing her, and I noticed that her left, I think her right hip was swollen. So therefore I took her to the hospital. They never once told me anything that, what was wrong with her. They just said they was taking her to the hospital in Atlanta. And so after we got there, and a while later, a social worker came out and told me what was going on with her. It was a broken hip and a cracked fractured arm.
And she's 4 months old at this time.
At that time. And it was caused by one of the family members and fell on her, as what was told to me, as when we was questioning about it.
So one of your family members told your daughter that you threw her down the stairs?
Yes.
Does she have any lingering effects from that injuries?
No.
No. And before that, where she said that you threw her down the stairs, you butt heads, but every mother and daughter does. But do you have a good relationship with your daughter, with her growing up? Did you raise her?
No.
Why didn't you raise her?
After she was taken from me, I had to, I fighted to get her back home. And to get her back home with the rest of the family, I say I'm gonna relax for a little while. I got my baby home. And I turned to drugs at the age of 19. I've done drugs for 20, 25 years. I am 8 years clean.
Do you think today, by coming here, and if you were able to pass lie detector test, do you think that will help your relationship with your daughter?
It's not that I'm going to be able to pass this lie detector test. I am going to pass this lie detector test.
And do you think that will make your relationship with your daughter better?
I hope so.
You hope so.
And I hope so. I hope that this will absolve everything, but I love her with all my heart.
You know, interesting, Barbara, I just looked at your daughter's age now, and I look, and your daughter's 40 years old.
Yes.
So a lot of time has passed.
Yes.
I just hoping, you know, with this lie detector test, like you say, you're gonna pass. It just said that at 40 years old, we're trying to correct the situation with the child.
Well, Steve, I just heard this 4 years ago. I'm sitting at home with some family members, and we was looking at your show. And I said, well, I'm gonna call. You know I love you. You know this. Please believe me, I would never do anything to hurt you.
You're not telling the truth.
Yes, I am. Please believe me. Let's get this thing over with, this polygraph test, and get it over with, and then you apologize to me, okay? Love you.
Tell the truth. That's all I ask.
I just did, baby. I just told the truth. Believe me.
Listen.
Believe your mother, okay? If I threw you down 14 flights of stairs at the age of 4 months, do you think you would be standing right there now?
Okay. How long did I stay in the hospital to recover?
Maybe about 3 weeks to a month. I don't know where that years came from. I got you home. You was 8 or 9 months old, baby.
What exactly were you told that happened to you?
I was told, Steve, I was 4 months old.
I believe.
Wait a minute. I was 4 months old. She picked me up and actually threw me down the stairs, flight of stairs. And I have been inside the apartments, and I seen it's about, 13, 14 stairs?
Mm-hmm.
And it was told that both of my arms was broke.
No.
Both of my legs, fractured head, needles in my head.
Did anybody tell you why your mother did
Because she
this
was
to
on
you?
drugs.
She was on drugs.
Right.
With her passing a lie detector test, would it make it better?
Yes, it would.
Yeah.
And I hope and pray that she do.
Right. Because you're a grown woman.
Exactly.
Why hasn't there been one, like you said, you're 40, so I'll just throw out, why haven't you had a really good relationship from the age 30 to 40 with your mother?
Because, to be honest, I cannot stand to be in the same room with her for a long period of time because it always pops up in my head what you done.
Barbara, you came here and took a lie detector test. And we asked you, did you throw Lashuna down the stairs when she was 4 months old? You answered no. Did you cause those broken bones to Lashuna when she was about 4 months old? She answered no. The results came back the same to each question, and it came back that Barbara told the truth.